Hi everybody, it's Tuesday, April 14th, and I want to go over your assignments for today. So today in reading, you're supposed to be watching a vocabulary video on main idea. Now we watched this in class a very long time ago, but I know you guys liked it and I wanted to refresh your memory on what main idea was. Now with main idea, sometimes in class we call it central idea. Those words are synonyms, they're synonymous, meaning it means the same thing. So if someone asks you the main idea, it's the same thing as the central idea. So today you're supposed to take this worksheet, you're supposed to read this paragraph here, and then you're supposed to fill in the main idea and supporting details of the story. Now let's go over that really quickly so that we can refresh our memories. I know we've done this in class so many times, but I just want to refresh your memories. So let's go over that really quickly. So let's start with defining what a main idea is. The main idea or central idea is what the story is mainly or mostly about. And the supporting details are details that support the main idea. When you're trying to figure out the main idea, the first thing you want to do is think about the topic. So we're going to read a short story and then we're going to talk about the topic. I have a dog whose name is Paco. He is almost 10 years old. Paco is very lovable with a brown face and short black fur. He is one of my best friends. He plays with me, sleeps with me, and goes on walks with me. I am so glad to have him around. I love him. So when we think about the topic, it's really all about Paco the dog, right? Then we want to ask ourselves, what about Paco the dog? Well, overall, he's important to the writer, like a best friend. So if I put those two details together, I have my main idea. Paco the dog is an important part of the writer's life. I would even go as far to say you could have a main idea that says Paco the dog is the writer's best friend, and that would be okay as well, because those two things are what the story is mainly about. Now, details that support that are Paco plays with the writer, Paco sleeps with the writer, and Paco goes on walks with the writer. Those all support that he's an important part of the writer's life because those are things he does with them daily. So guys, I hope that really helped you have a refresher on how to find the main idea, what questions to ask yourself when you're doing the main idea. So again, you're gonna read this, ask yourself what's the topic or subject. So basically, what are we talking about? One or two words. And then overall, what is the story talking about? And then here you're going to put specific details that support your main idea. If you have any problems with this, I want you to reach out to me for help. But make sure that you go through this video, you pause it, you listen to the lesson or the refresher on main idea when you're doing this. If you're having any trouble, just go back to this YouTube video. You can always pause it, ask yourself the same questions that you just saw, okay? For writing today, we're looking at A Tale of Two Kitties. So you have an infographic, that's a graphic or a picture with information. So you're gonna read the information on the Siberian tiger and read the information on the house cat. And then you're gonna write an answer to this question. Now I want it to be at least 3 complete sentences. No less than 3 complete sentences. Make sure you have proper capitalization, punctuation, and make sure you proofread it for any spelling mistakes or grammar errors. And the writing prompt is, do you think a tiger would be a good pet? Why or why not? And you're going to use the information here to kind of formulate your answer. So you can use its height, you can use what it eats, and you can use the space needed to kind of write about why or why not a tiger would be a good pet. Lastly, today for social studies, you are going to start on a social studies one-pager. Now, you guys have done tons of one-pagers in my classroom, so many I can't even count. So you guys know what a good one-pager looks like. I have the steps listed here. You're going to have 3 whole days to work on it, so you can split up your work into steps. For example, you could do half the steps today, half the steps tomorrow, and then you could color it on Thursday, or you can split it up whatever is best for you. Now, because one-pagers, I always give you an example in class, and I didn't want to make this video too long. I made a separate video about the one-pager. Here's mine. Here's what it looks like. And I made a completely separate video that goes over everything that's right here and everything that's on here. So when you start on your one pager today, I want you to go to that YouTube video and follow my instructions on that YouTube video. I'll put the link in the description below just in case you can't find it on my channel, but it should post directly after this video, so you should be able to view it as soon as you start working today. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you get all your work done, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Bye. One more thing, guys. I opened my Google Classroom last week and a couple people joined, but if you'd like to join my Google Classroom, the class code is KRTC4BF. And so as you can see, last week I posted packet 3. Packet 4 will also be posted. I'm making this video a little early, but it'll be due on April 17th. And there are 3 different things that you can put in Google Forms for reading. You can actually type your main idea in for Monday. So for today, you just worry about the main idea. You can put your main idea here, and you can put your 3 supporting details here. Now that's only if you want to complete the assignment in Google Classrooms. I am still, taking things on notebook paper, on the worksheet, however you want to do it. But for those of you that like using Google Classrooms, there will be a way to put the information in Google Classrooms for some of the assignments. You can see social studies not on here because you can't do a one-pager in Google Classrooms unless you just upload a picture of it. And the final draft is in here for writing on Wednesday. But all your reading assignments, you can actually enter the answers in there. Again, that's optional, only if you want to. Otherwise, you can keep sending them to me like you always do. Thanks, bye.